I'll be real, people. I never watched the game. I didn't manage to watch the game. But 3-2 against Warsaw, bro. Hey, I'm hearing Unai Emery got it wrong. I'm hearing the defense was shaky. I'm hearing some of the new signings didn't play well. Hey, let me know your thoughts on what happened, people. But anyway, that's done, yeah? Let's brush that one away. Let's bring the Premier League back, yeah? Chelsea against Aston Villa. Let's get into this, people. Come on. Yeah, people, welcome back to the channel, of course, outside Villa Park for the match preview, the tactical villain show for the game against Chelsea this Sunday, people. And let's get straight into it, man. And like I said before in the video, I didn't watch the game against Warsaw, never managed to watch it. But for what I heard was the tactics were poor. Unai Emery got the system wrong, the defense was shaky, a few of the new signings, yeah, Longley, I'm hearing he played poor. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on what happened in that game, man, because, yo, I'm hearing quite a few bad stuff, man, I have to say. But anyway, guys, let's push that one away and let's touch on the game against Chelsea, man. Let's touch on Chelsea first, then we'll touch on the Villa. So Chelsea, of course, coming back from the draw against Bournemouth. I have to say I did watch a bit of the game and stuff. And I have to say, like, Chelsea, they're not clinical right now. They're not clinical, man. And you guys know there's a lot of rival fans of Chelsea bantering them and saying, oh, they spent 1 billion, they need to deliver, they have to deliver. Don't get me wrong, they have to. Like, Pochettino has got a big job on his hands. When you spend that kind of money, you have to deliver, man. But at the same time, like, when I look at it, is Chelsea, they got a young squad. And you guys know Pochettino, he works with young players. Look at what he done with Tottenham when he had, like, Dele Alli. These players were quite young and stuff. So, and he always takes time to, like, adapt and play his formation and implement his style of play and his tactics. So, for me, looking outside, I feel like with Chelsea, they need time. And a few Chelsea fans, yeah, they might be getting a bit too, you know, demanding, because we all know Chelsea fans, they're very demanding. Like, if they're not winning, they'll call the manager out, they'll call the club out and stuff. So, and that's basically how they've been successful as well, because if they're not winning, they'll sack a manager and they'll bring a new one. Like, we saw that in, what's his name, Roman Abramovich's reign. Like, when a manager didn't perform, they got sacked. So with Pochettino, he needs time, and for me, like, you know, he needs time to, like I said, implement his ideas, implement his football. Even at Spurs as well, I think even at Southampton, like, it took time for him to coach his players and stuff. And one thing with Pochettino as well is, I'm gonna get into, like, the history of him and, you know, how he implemented his tactics, where he got ideas from and stuff like that. I have to say, people, yeah, I've done some of my research, yeah, Chelsea fans, I've done my research. So if you, man, ain't smashing the like for this, I don't know what you're gonna smash the likes for. But yeah, so like I said, like, he likes to work with young, vibrant players to get his ideas across. Like, sometimes when you're working with older players, it's kind of hard, because they'll probably be like, yo, I've won this trophy, I've won the Champions League, I've won the Premier League, what have you won? No disrespect, but Pochettino ain't won, I'll say, you know, the big honours. Yeah, he got to the Champions League final with Tottenham Hotspurs, but he never won it, you know. So, you know, it's quite hard to get that respect with the older players. That's why, you know, he likes to work with the younger players and get his ideas across, people. I'm going to get into the tactics in a bit, people, like how Chelsea set up, you know, how Pochettino adopted his play style, where he got his tactics from and stuff like that, what managers he looked up to. I'll get into that, and also how, you know, Villa can encounter Chelsea's formation, the tactics and everything like that. But just a quick one, people, like I said, with Pochettino is, for me, like, he's kind of getting it wrong himself, because, like, Enzo Fernandez, I think he even said to Pochettino that he wants to kind of play a bit more further up. Like, the last game against Bournemouth, this guy played as a number 10, bro. Like, Enzo Fernandez is not a number 10. Like, for me, he's not a number 10. Like, for me, I think he's like a number 8. You know, he can track back a bit, and also he's good at going forward. But playing as a number 10, for me, you know, it won't work. And also, Chelsea, they've had quite a few injuries, man, as well. Like, Caicedo, a massive blow for them. Yeah, when he's played and stuff, you know, he didn't look up for it. I can't remember what game it was, but I feel like he's low on confidence. Even Nicholas Jackson, they're low on confidence. Like, I rate Nicholas Jackson, I think he's a good player. Is he Chelsea's number 9 going forward? Is he that gunman? Is he that bagsman that can take him to that next level? I don't know, because for me, I don't think he's a proper look. Like a Haaland, he's not like a number 9 and like a a player that can just bag you goals, like 20 goals a season. I don't think he's that guy. So maybe in the transfer market, they might go in. You know, they might be blowing some more dollar, bro. They might be blowing another $1 billion in the January transfer window, bro. I'm hearing Ivan Toney. They're trying to get him. If they got Ivan Toney, bro, hey, that's curtains, you know. That is curtains, bro. Like I said as well, they got quite a few injuries, like Chukwuemeka, bro. I can't lie, Villa fans, yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you man are still heartbroken, bro, from Chukwuemeka leaving. I know he's got the injury now and stuff like that, but yo, Chukwuemeka, man, I have to say the guy is a baller, man. He's a very, very good player. I think Pochettino's even playing him before he got injured as well. So yeah, I think he rates him very, very highly. Like I said before, Pochettino likes the youngsters, bro. Yeah, he likes the youngsters, man. So for me, Chelsea, they got injuries as well. Madueke, Badiashile, Broha. They got a few injuries, man. Reece James as well. This guy can't catch a break. Reece James, bro. I rate him highly. But yo, and they made him captain as well, which is a bit weird. Chelsea fans, if you man are watching the video, what are your thoughts behind that? I think they probably wanted like an academy graduate, you know, to be the skipper, wear their captain's armband, and you know, basically lead Chelsea. But bro, if you're getting injured literally every couple of games, bro, like, didn't make sense for me. I spoke to a few of my Chelsea mates and stuff, and they basically were saying like, academy graduate, you know, they wanted to basically make him a captain and be Mr. Chelsea basically. But yo, the guy can't catch a break, man. Literally getting injured nearly every 2-3 games, man. So yeah, they got quite a few injuries. Caicedo's a massive one though, because when they bought him, I feel like him and Enzo wanted to pair properly. Like I said, I'll get into the tactics, but what Pochettino likes to do is have one ball winner and have one ball carrier. So I think Enzo Fernandez would have been that ball carrier, and Caicedo would have been the ball winner. And now they got that youngster Leslie. I can't say that second name, bro. They got Leslie there. And I think he is basically that ball winner. And I think him and, I'll get into my Chelsea lineup and how I think they're probably set up. But I think him and Enzo Fernandez will play in that pivot, people. We'll touch on the history of Poch, people. Yeah, let's give you, man, a bit of a history lesson. And I can't lie, people. Before we got Unai Emery, I was on this Poch train, you know. I was like, yo, bring Pochettino. I was saying, yo, he's magic, you know. Mauricio Pochettino. I was saying all of that. But when Unai Emery came in, I was like, yeah, we got a big dog now. Yeah, big up, Grizz. We got a big dog now. We got a big boy. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, no bias at all, people. Well, let's be real. Who is the better manager? My manager, Unai Emery, or Pochettino? Let me know. Because for me, when it comes to managers and who's better, you know one thing I look at? Yeah, you know one thing I like to look at, and that is trophies, yeah? Who's been lifting their arms up more? Who is it? Pochettino or Unai Emery? From what I recall, yeah, it's Unai Emery, bro. Yeah, it's Unai Emery, bro. This brother has won so many trophies. Yeah, Pochettino, you know, he's got to finals. He's done his thing in the Champions League. Got to the final with Spurs. But when it comes to trophies, bro, who's won more? Yeah, Unai Emery. But like I was saying before, let's get into a bit of Pochettino's style of play, where he adopted it from and stuff. So let's get into the out of ball play and stuff. So he's basically adopted Marcelo Bielsa's style of play when it comes to off the ball work, when it comes to counter pressing, when it comes to winning the ball back, man-to-man pressing, a kind of defensive kind of shape and stuff. So he's basically adopted that from Marcelo Bielsa, and I think he even said that he's looked up to Marcelo Bielsa in one of his press conferences. So yeah, he's basically adopted that from Bielsa. Now on the ball stuff, like his what is it called? Like his build-up play and stuff like that. His patterns of play, the movement. He's basically adopted it from Pep Guardiola, and I think he even said it himself in one of the press conferences as well. Like he's kind of took some pieces from it, and he's looked up to Pep basically and stuff. So he's not Pep Guardiola. Don't get me wrong. Like he's nowhere near Pep. Yeah, no way near, bro. But he basically takes like the movement between the players and kind of implements it in his own style of play and stuff like that, man. Let's touch on Chelsea's style of play. Some of it is from last season as well, and how Pochettino likes to set up. So he basically plays the 4-2-3-1 formation, and basically what they like to do is, and he's even done this at Tottenham as well when he was there for like 5 years. So they like to stifle the opponent's, I'll say, counter attacks. He likes to stifle it, but they keep that defensive shape as well, so they don't really get out of movement. Yeah, right now it might be a bit messy because, like I said, he's trying to implement his play and stuff. So like the defensive shape might not be as good. Of course, it's not as good as it was at Spurs because he was there for time. He implemented his football and stuff. So, like I said before, it's going to take time. But he basically plays that way. Like he stifles the opponent's counter attacks and they keep that defensive shape. And when they do win the ball, they do like to counter press and stuff. So Villa need to be wary of that. Like when we are counter attacking them, yeah, like I said, they might not be as good, you know, winning the ball back as of now. But going off last season, I saw a few of the stats and they basically rank top 5 for regaining the ball back in like the right areas of the pitch. I don't know what that means, but it maybe means like in the opponent's half, or you know, basically in the opponent's half, high up the pitch and stuff. And also they were up there for, I think, top 5 ranked. I don't know if it was in Europe or anything like that. Despite the fact that man finished low in the league, they basically, I think, was top 5 ranked for progressive passes to the forwards, I think. So yeah, Villa need to be wary of that. The ball's coming into Sterling. You know, Enzo Fernandez getting on the ball and playing it to the forwards like Mudryk as well. I know Mudryk hasn't started off the best, but I have to say against Bournemouth, I'd say the first 15 kind of minutes, he done his thing, and then after that, the man just went boom, yeah, slid down the hill, bro. But yeah, we need to watch out for that man, 100%. And yeah, like I said before as well, Enzo Fernandez, you know, for me, he's one of their main players, one of their danger man. You know, he likes to play those progressive ball carries into the forwards. You know, the fullbacks as well, they like to go forward. One thing as well, Levi Colwill playing left back. I'm hearing quite a few Chelsea fans as well saying like, yo, Patch, what you doing, bro? Because with Colwill, what he likes to do is, play those diags. And I think it was last season, I can't remember, but him and, what's his name? Ben Chilwell, they were linking up well. Colwill was playing those long diags to Chilwell. Chilwell was running, playing it to, I think, Sterling or the forwards, and they were basically scoring from there. But for me, it's kind of a weird one, like why he's playing Colwill as a left back. Chelsea fans, if you're watching, let me know your thoughts on that. I don't get it really. For me, I think he might start Ian Maddison left back. A few Chelsea fans are calling Ian Maddison to start left back as well. So yeah, guys, Chelsea fans, let me know your thoughts on that one there. I'll get into my lineup, how I think Chelsea might set up against the Villa. So in goal, Robert Sanchez. Right back will be Gusto, Silva, and it's either Disasi or Colwill. I don't think Colwill will play left back this game. So I'll probably put Colwill there, and then I'll put Ian Maddison. I think he'll play left back. In a pivot, I think Poch will kind of change it. You know, I think he'll play Enzo Fernandez and Leslie. I can't say that second name. I think they'll play in that pivot. Leslie will be the ball winner. Enzo will be the ball carrier. And then I think he'll play Sterling. And I think he'll play Cole Palmer. You know, he'll play Cole Palmer in that 10. And he'll be picking up the ball between the lines. So Villa need to be watching now. Like I said, I'll get into how Villa will stop Chelsea and how Unai Emery will use that magic. Yeah, he'll sprinkle that magic, hopefully, and get the tactics right this game. And how Villa will encounter that. But I think he'll play Cole Palmer in the 10. And then he'll play Mudryk on the left. And then I think he'll play Nicholas Jackson up front, man. But yeah, Chelsea fans, if you guys are watching, what's your predicted lineup, everything like that? Let me know, people. But let's touch on the Villa now. Yeah, I've touched on Chelsea. Yeah, I've done a whole segment on Newman there. But let's touch on the Villa now, people. So, of course, Villa now coming back from the loss against Warsaw in the Europa Conference League. And, of course, as well, before that, winning the Premier League match against Crystal Palace 3-1. Hard-fought victory, yeah. Late comebacks, man. And if you guys ain't seen that vlog, hey, you, man, check that out, man. Because that was scenes, bro. I have to say, man. That was absolute scenes. But yeah, of course, Villa coming back from that loss against Warsaw. Yo, Unai Emery is going to be fuming because, like I said, I never watched the game, but I saw the highlights. And I think when the third goal went in, bro, Unai Emery lost his head, bro. Yeah. And I know a few Villa fans were saying, like, some of it is down to Unai Emery and the system he played and he never got it right. But at the same time, bro, yo, just know Unai Emery might be giving a 5, 6, 7 out, maybe an 8-hour presentation, bro. They might be going the full day, yeah, presentation, telling the players on what went wrong. I think he even said himself, like, he's going to watch the game back. So, you know, Unai Emery likes his tactics. So, yeah, man, definitely he's going to be going over that game, looking at what went wrong. And hopefully, when we play them at Villa Park, we amend that, man. Because what I'm hearing, Gonzalez, they're not a good team, but we basically conceded sloppy goals as well. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one there, people. But, yeah, like I said, you know, Emery is going to want to make amends. You know, yeah, Chelsea, they're not firing at the moment. They're not gelling at the moment. So I think that's where we can possibly exploit them. The fullbacks, when Chelsea are high, that's one area we can hopefully expose them with players like Diaby and Leon Bailey. Let's touch on Bailey for a bit as well, you know. Because the disrespect this brother was getting, bro. Yeah, the disrespect this guy was getting there before, you know, he wasn't really showing up. But at the same time, when you look at his stats and stuff, he was actually playing okay when it comes to like dribbling and taking man on and stuff. So, yeah, especially the last couple of games. And also hearing as well against Warsaw, he played okay as well, like when he was taking players on and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, man, Bailey, he's turning it around. And listen, I've always rated Leon Bailey, man. I've always rated him, man. Even when he wasn't really showing up, I've always said as well, like, when it comes to Leon Bailey, he's a confidence player. You know, when he's low on confidence, he ain't going to really take players on. And I think I even touched on this before as well, like, when it comes to football, people, if you guys played football before, you guys know, when you're confident, bro, when you're on the ball and you're confident, you're automatically going to take players on. But when you're low on confidence, bro, you're going to think like twice on taking the player on. You're going to be thinking, yo, am I going to lose the ball? Am I going to give it away and stuff? But when you're full of confidence, bro, you're going to take that man on instantly, man. It's just instinct. So, yeah, man, Leon Bailey needs to carry on doing his thing. And I do think he'll score against Chelsea as well, man. I do think he'll score against Chelsea. But yeah, man, big up to Leon Bailey. He's doing his thing. So, yeah, Moussa Diaby and Bailey, I think they'll link up. Leon Bailey as well, scoring that back post goal against Crystal Palace as well. Diaby crossing into him and him scoring back post. I think that can work more often now as well. Him and Diaby linking up. And Leon Bailey as well, adding to his goal tally, man. Hopefully he can as well, because when he's in that back post and the balls are coming into him, I think that's one area he can do well, man. And, you know, we saw it against Crystal Palace, and hopefully he can do the same thing against Chelsea. But yeah, man, Leon Bailey and Diaby, I think they're going to be some key players for us. Ollie Watkins as well, holding up the ball, bringing in the wide men to exploit the space in behind. Sometimes, like I said, Pochettino, they like to press, they like to do that counter press. So once they are pressing, hopefully we can beat that press. When they are in our half and they're playing that high press football, we can exploit them and, you know, running behind players like Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey, Moussa Diaby as well. And I think Moussa Diaby will also be a key player for us as well, man. Like, he drives the ball. That's one thing I like. You know, when it comes to like wingers, like, he's not really playing as a winger, he's playing as a second striker kind of role. And what I love about Diaby is this brother takes players on, bro. How many, man, do you, man, see in the Premier League that take opponents' players on 1v1s, drives the ball? There's not many, man, and Moussa Diaby does it perfectly, man. Yeah, there's a lot of room for him to improve. Like, he's literally just come in. Like, it's not been much games, has it? So, like, and the games that he has played, he's been showing up and he's been cooking, man. And I think there's a lot more to come from him. And I think he's going to be a top player for us, man. He's literally going to score a lot of goals for us, get quite a few assists as well. And I think him and, like I said before, Leon Bailey, bro, that partnership, yeah? You see that partnership? They're going to be cooking this season, man. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. And, of course, against Chelsea, the man link up, get a goal and assist, and we win the game, man. And also, one thing as well, people, we're going to have to watch out for the space we're leaving behind, man. I don't know if Unai Emery is going to kind of change the tactics, because we saw against Liverpool and we played that high and we got exploited. So I think Unai Emery will kind of be wary of that, because they've got players with pace, bro. Mudryk, yeah, he's not firing right now, but this brother has got pace, man. Raheem Sterling as well. You know, bro, if we leave space in behind, the man will exploit it. Will they finish their dinner? I don't know, because quite a few of the Chelsea, man, the man on hunger strikes, bro, can't finish their chances, man. Nicholas Jackson, Mudryk, Raheem Sterling. Yeah, Raheem Sterling, I think he started off quite good. The last couple of games, I think against Luton, against Bournemouth, I think he kind of dipped. But they still can score goals when it comes to Sterling and stuff. So, like I said, they haven't been really prolific recently, but going to have to watch out, man, for that. And, of course, as well, the last season result against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, was 2-0 to the Villa. Ollie Watkins and McGinn scored. So, yo, we can get the same thing, yeah? If Unai Emery can work his magic and the Villa players show up, man, you never know. We can do the same, yeah? We can do the same. But, like, I'll get into my prediction in a bit, though, people, and my predicted lineup and stuff like that as well. Now, I can't lie, people, it's starting to rain, so let me quickly wrap this up, man. My quick lineup: in goal, Emi Martinez; right back, Matty Cash. Then I'll play Konsa, Pau Torres, man. I'm hearing Longley. Like, Villa fans are really angry with him, so, boy, brother, can't be starting this game. So yeah, Konsa, Pau Torres, and then Luca Dean left back. They'll play Kamara, Louise, McGinn, Diaby, Bailey, and Watkins. Man, that's my lineup. I think Unai Emery has to start Leon Bailey this game. Nicolo Zaniolo, I don't know. I never saw him against Warsaw yesterday, so I can't really comment on that. But when he came on against Crystal Palace in the first half, then he came off after, didn't he? But I think he played kind of okay. But for this game, Leon Bailey has to start, man. 100%, yeah. Musa Diaby and the Bailey link up needs to happen, people. And of course, Watkins as well. But quickly, my score prediction. Are Chelsea going to score? I'll give him a goal. You know what? Chest out. Chelsea are poor right now, yeah? No man can't finish their chances. Like I said, bro, they're starving, bro. Yeah? No food on their plate. Hunger strike settings, man. But yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1 to the Villa. Yeah, I said it. 2-1 to the Villa. Hopefully we win and put this Europa Conference League game behind us. Then, of course, as well, we got next week Everton in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday. But yeah, people, road to 1k subs. If you guys ain't subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Also, like the video, people. And yeah, let's quickly get to 1k subs. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on the game. Chelsea fans, let me know your thoughts on the game as well. But yeah, guys, I'm out. Up the Villa. Yeah, 3 points on Sunday. Come on, you Villa boys.